Child, this story is a doozy. And when I get into it, you realize why I'm saying this is a doozy of a story. Brooklyn, Brooklyn has always been a wild place, okay? Love Brooklyn to death. Love New York City. I'm an East Coast girl. I love it. But y'all, this story is wild as hell. A Brooklyn couple puts drug dealer in a freezer. And it was in this man's body was in the freezer for months. Only in New York City can this go down. Okay, maybe Pittsburgh, Ohio, one of them, Philly, maybe, even Jersey, East Coast. Oh, okay, never mind. The whole East Coast could be, you know, this story could be any part of East Coast. Yeah. Uh-huh. Any of the major boroughs plus Jersey, Staten Island, Long Island. I can believe that too. And parts of PA. I can believe that. But it's your girl, kind of Spraven, a little bit of magic, a little bit of gossip, a little bit of news. And this story was like, what? Brooklyn couple puts drug dealer in a freezer. And they are now, some of the ladies, and I mean, this is ladies, are making memorials of candles and stuff for this drug dealer. When you hear the story, please drop a comment down below and tell me what you think about people leaving memorials to this drug dealer. Okay, so this a missing Brooklyn drug dealer whose dismembered body was stashed in a Flatbush fridge for 4 months. Oh my gosh, you know how many times I've been to Flatbush? Okay, off topic. After a fight over drugs, was a registered sex offender who had a string of child molestation bust on his rap sheet. This is what the law enforcement sources is telling the outlets. Now, Kawsheen, who has been on the state sex offender registry since he was convicted of molesting a 12-year-old boy in 2005, was reportedly murked inside the fourth floor apartment in September, chopped up and stored in plastic bags inside one tenant's freezer. Everybody in the building knew. Child, did you peep what I just said? Everybody in the building knew. That's what tenant Dorothy Williams said Thursday. Everybody knew he went in there and never came back out. We all talked about it. So everybody is, oh, yeah, child. So let me get this straight. Nobody was telling the po-po that man went in there and did not come out. And everybody in the building knew for all these months that the sex offender got chopped up and put in a freezer and nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. Don't that kind of spring of accessory? Okay, but I digress. Let's keep going. Neighbors and sources confirmed that Kawsheen, okay, because Kawsheen, yeah, was the man whose severed head and dismembered body were found inside the Notion Ave apartment Monday. Damn, Notion Ave. Yo, these are my stomping blocks. This is my area. Oh my God. Records show he has at least 5 other arrests on his rap sheet, including serving 2 years in state prison on a first-degree sexual abuse conviction before he was released from an upstate prison in 2012. Yes, he is 39 years old, was identified as the man whose dismembered body was found in a Brooklyn apartment. Now, Heather, The woman living in the apartment claimed to police that her jailed husband murked or killed Kawsheen in September, November, December, January. Oh, okay, for almost 4 months. Okay. And stuck his body parts in the fridge after getting into a beef over drugs. I'm gonna let that like I'm gonna just reread this over, okay? Heather, the woman living in the apartment, claimed to police that her jailed husband killed the sex offender in September and stuck his body parts inside the fridge after getting into a beef over drugs. A makeshift memorial for the drug dealer was set up in the lobby of the building with candles and photos. Hold up. Why are you just now deciding to set up candles and photos for this man? And this man been, y'all all knew that man been gone for 4 months. Okay. It's like a terrible thing. Williams, the building tenant, said Thursday. Police found a dismembered body in a fourth floor apartment at this Flatbush building early Monday morning. He now Gabriella Bass said he didn't deserve to die like that. Nobody deserves to die like that. You can see the ladies in the building. We're putting up pictures of him and writing stuff like, rest in peace and stuff like that. Child, I am done. I am so look. I ain't got nothing to say at this point, baby. I ain't got nothing to say at this point. Y'all comment below and tell me what y'all think because no, I didn't read this. That they knew this for 4 months, and now they want to put up pictures and RIPs. Now, Heather, who had outstanding petty larceny warrants, was taken into custody and sent to Brookdale Hospital for psychiatric observation following the gruesome discovery. Now, Stein's Heather, who's 45 years old, and her husband, who's also 45 years old, who is currently jailed in Chesapeake, Virginia, on an identity fraud case, have not been charged with the drug dealer's disappearance or death. Now, Heather and her husband have not been charged for body parts found in a freezer either. Police sources didn't identify Heather as a person of interest either. Mm-mm. Cops responded to the fourth floor apartment around 6:15 a.m. Monday after getting a tip. Somebody snitched. Somebody snitched because everybody in the building knew. So somebody couldn't pay their rent. So whoever been complaining about they ain't got no money, whoever ain't got no money for their rent, whoever was doing low on their food source, whoever got their EBT card cut off, whoever is now worried about the affordability connectivity program for Wi-Fi being cut off, decided to, look, I'm just make this money off this tip right here, okay? And that's basically what they did. They decided to, I'm gonna just make this money on this tip right here, and gave and basically dropped the dime about the body inside in the apartment and found the dismembered body in a fridge that was sealed with tape. Police sources says Heather identified. Ooh, child, this I guess the man from photographs and said a tattoo on the butchered body matched one of the career sex offender. Police stacked bags of evidence outside the Brooklyn apartment where a dismembered body was found. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all, what y'all think? What do y'all think about this? It's like they have a whole bunch of paper bags stacked of this man's body parts up in up in the hallway, just chilling. So when I went to the comments, ooh, child, y'all did not disappoint. Y'all did not disappoint at all. Y'all went ham up in them comments. Let me see if I can pull. Let me see if I can pull up. Hmm. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up for y'all because they, baby, they went ham. They went ham up in them comments, y'all. All right, let me see. Okay, so this is where you can see it. Look, all the bags right here, the bags of the body right there. I ain't really trying to show nothing else, really, besides that little part right here. Okay, but let me see. Okay, I think there might be a video. Who? That's him. That's the alleged couple right here who did it. And I think there's a skip. Let me skip on that. So that's the cop showing up. Okay, that's the cop showing up with the ram to get into the apartment. There they are with the ram to get into the apartment. So because they done got that tip. Somebody done got whatever coins for telling. And they've been and here's the thing. That was, I mean, at the end of the day, they knew that body was there for months, y'all. Months. So all of a sudden they decided to tell, child. Now all of a sudden they decided to tell, and and they got away with, being, they were a accessory because they all knew about it. But I mean, I guess it's smart that you just put that anonymous tip in, make your coins, and keep it moving. But in them comments, they didn't disappoint. They was like putting up a memorial for a child, apis, a child molester predator. I say roll out the damn red carpet, let all the children he harmed tell what he did to them mentally, what it feels like now that he can no longer harm any more children. We live in a country of laws. He needed to be punished lawfully. Vigilante justice is not true justice now. Now, for pedophiles, more of this needs to happen. Our justice system has failed. And somebody else wrote, like, you must be a cop. Let that crime happen to one of your family members. We all know what y'all will do. Regardless of the drugs, these people should not be charged. This guy was a sex offender multiple times over. He should have died a long time ago. The man who murdered him had 5 convictions on his rap sheet, and one included first-degree assault. But since he is white, y'all ignore that. I didn't overlook it. They are both pieces of crap, but people that touch children don't deserve to breathe. But guy who murdered him is no better. So to the person who said he didn't deserve to die like that is 100% wrong. Any child molester deserves to die like that. So hate to tell y'all, in my eyes of Christ, and all sins are equal, and because Christ died for all our sins, ain't nobody better. So they going in comments, and they talking about, of course, they setting up a memorial for repeat child molester. He was a felon and a danger to the community, but most importantly, children in the community. But yet they honor him. Disgusting. How does everybody know that he went in and didn't come back out? Like they all were waiting and watching. Maybe that was their main drug source. There's a lot of questions being asked. in comments. A lot of questions, but people setting up a memorial should not be surprising in the Black community. People setting up memorials to people that don't deserve memorials. That's what some people like. Some people feel you don't deserve one. Should not be surprising. For years, R. Kelly received awards and he was sleeping with underage girls. For years, Diddy got awards and he was abusing Cassidy. So many of these people are now being their dirt is now coming forward. And there's evidence of people knew, this one knew, that one knew. Look at Diddy's situation with Cassidy. I'm gonna take him as an example. Everybody in the community knew that this man, they called that man the damn devil. Okay, a lot of them looked at him and considered him to be the damn devil. A lot of people knew that he either had some involvement in people's passing, he made people broke, he was accused of a lot of things, and people let it slide. A lot of people watch Cassidy get her butt beat, a lot of go through all kinds of stuff, and they did nothing. Now they want to sit on the internet and talk about, yeah, I saw it, but I ain't do nothing about it. I saw it. These are all these people talking about what they saw happen to Cassidy and did nothing about it. They're accessories. Let's just keep it real. They're accessories. So just like that situation, all those people who knew for 4 months that man went in there and never came out. That's accessory, y'all. Y'all got to be careful. Y'all got to be careful like how y'all implicating yourselves, because this is like, damn, all y'all knew for 4 months. All y'all knew when that man went in there, he got murked and didn't say nothing. That's accessory. You got to be careful what y'all doing. Like, being a witness, knowing something and not saying something, or seeing something, but you're not sure you seen something, so you can't say nothing, is two different things. And leaving a memorial to a man, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a little bit too much for me, babe. Y'all come below and tell me what y'all think about this Brooklyn situation going on over there. Y'all let me know. Tell me what y'all think. On that note, I am out. This story just sounds wild.